Good morning, everyone. So I'm so glad to be back. So this video is actually going to be pertaining to GigCX Marketplace. What was brought to my attention is an issue that was actually ongoing for a few years now with the platform, where actually it has this issue where you apply to certain positions and it just gets to the point the position either is filled or more so it just expires. But their main issue is they just let a lot of applications expire. So I have had this issue in the past. Literally every single position on my profile literally says that my application expired. So yes, GigCX could be good for some people, but they have a huge issue with not actually reaching out after you apply, even if you actually qualify for these jobs. So I have to say, this platform do have a lot more cons than pros. I did go onto the platform after I did receive a comment regarding this issue, and I wanted to see if maybe things were different, but not really. You still have to do the little test regarding if your laptop or computer actually qualify for the job. More so on that. I feel like I did not touch base on that in my previous videos. So I just want to talk more about that. So I did have a huge issue with that because when it came to the qualifications, you had to jump from one browser to another for the test to work. I'm not kidding. I took about 2 hours trying to get that thing to work. I jumped from Chrome, where they said you should use, didn't work. I jumped to Opera. I knew it wasn't going to work, but I was going to try it anyway. Didn't work. Microsoft Edge, it didn't work. Eventually, I did go back on Chrome, but what I did was I downloaded the beta version of Chrome and it worked. Wowzers. Amazing. So what happened was I ended up talking to someone in chat. They were even saying they're not sure, you may have to keep trying, but I'm just like, as a support agent, you should have more information, but I get it. I mean, it's not like they're right next to you to help you and support you through the process. But this is the problem with online jobs and technical support, and how technically is not much they can do. It's more just by speculation or them just assuming, hey, this might be wrong, and more than likely that isn't what is wrong. So I just have to say, when it comes to that, the most that I can say is just keep trying. If you have the patience. I understand a lot of us don't have the patience, especially if we're trying to make money. We don't have time to be lollygagging and dilly-dallying with a friggin' platform to see if your PC qualify, especially if you know your PC qualify, you know. And then, you have to be connected via Ethernet. So you have to be right next to your modem or router, which can be a problem if you have a big house, for example, and say like your router is downstairs or you work from upstairs or your office is upstairs. I understand some of y'all, don't have that issue. Good on you, but we do have to think about everyone else in this situation. So we have to talk about the fact that it may be harder for a lot of us who aren't right next to the router or the modem. But good on y'all that are able to do that. So that is less of an issue than anything, because I do understand you could just have a little setup next to the modem, and that's like that's like the bottom tier issue, the low tier issue. Like I said, the highest tier issue is the fact that a lot of people are not able When I tell you not able to get past even the application stage, literally because, hey, no one is looking at my application, no one is reaching out. I feel like this is one of the huge issues with GigCX. Now, the only thing I can say that you can do regarding this issue would probably reach out to the platform themselves and actually speak about this issue. I feel like the more people that speak about it, maybe it'll be addressed. Probably not, because to be honest, when it comes to these big businesses or small businesses, I guess, however you see it, they don't necessarily address the issue. They kind of just be like, well, this is how it is, blam shablam, boom, you know. They're like, you either get through it or you don't. So I have to be real when it comes to these. And when I get comments of people saying, you know, it doesn't work for them or it's not, and shout out to you, you know exactly who you are for leaving that comment, because I feel like that's very much important and should be addressed. When it comes to this, it can be a huge issue because people want to be able to, you know, be able to build off of these platforms, especially as independent contractors. You're not necessarily trying to work, you know, the traditional job. So you go to these platforms that you feel as though should, you know, make it easier on you as a contractor and be supportive of you through the process. But since you're not actually receiving that support, it can be, you know, a headache. So would I definitely recommend GigCX Marketplace for 2025? Not really. No, I probably would not. Because if this is an ongoing issue and it has not been addressed yet, and this has been many people saying that they and speak English, there has been many people who has said that they had this issue for a while. And as someone that, you know, I check out sites before I talk about it. So me personally, there has been a lot of applications that has gone expired on my platform. So I have to be honest, you know, this isn't something you can rely on. But I have to be honest and also say, when it comes to independent contract work, you cannot rely on these platforms. It goes for DoorDash, it goes for any type of marketplace thing like live ops. I can't think of any on the top of my head, but when it comes to any independent contract work, you have to be sure to put into your head that, hey, it's not going to be as easy as you think, because they're not out to help you. They're more so just trying to expand their business as a, you know, a company, you know, as a platform. You know, they're trying to get more people out there, you know. So I will be making another video, but it's going to be about the outlier.ai platform. And I'm actually going to speak on my experience. So it was previously called Remote Tasks, but it is now moved over to outlier.ai. I think that's their sister site or just their new platform. I'll talk more about that. So that's something I want to talk about because I got a lot to say. Okay. So I'm gonna talk more about that. Hopefully that'll be helpful to you. I did get an email from a website called A-Liner, which is also an AI task site. And I'll be working with them to see how that works. If that works, I'll talk about that. I have a lot lined up for y'all so that, you know, y'all could check it out yourselves and see if it works for you. But listen, 2025, I do want to be able to be transparent with y'all, and I want y'all to be transparent with me. So when I see comments about the fact that y'all are not able to do much on these sites, I do want to address it. And, you know, that'd be great if y'all can, you know, find other avenues. So that's why I'm going to keep trying to find new sites for y'all, and hopefully it works for you. All right. I am done rambling. I hope this video helped a few of y'all out. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the drawings that's been on the screen. This is what I've been working on the side. I do have a new Instagram, so it's showing my secondary Instagram, but I do have a new one where I post my art. But I do go back and forth. So I'll see you guys next time with my new video regarding outlier.ai. I think it's called outlier, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.